Good evening, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Well, it was a cool start to the day, particularly for Mackay, Proserpine and Claremont, which had their lowest overnight temperatures so far this year. It's looking pretty good for the weekend, a shower here and there, but not enough to spoil your Mother's Day picnic. Checking those temperatures now, Mackay. 3% humidity this hour, 26 for Moranbah and Claremont, 7 to 25 degrees. Now, if you look at the satellite loop, you can see the coast is still clear over most of Queensland. We thought that by now a couple of showers might start appear on the tropical and central coast, but they haven't for the most part. All the cloud is still out to sea, apart from a cold front, of course, still sweeping across the Bight and into the Tasman Sea. Let's have a look at today's chart. It's a typical early winter pattern where you've got the high over land, and remember, as the highs move north during this time of year, you tend to get the winds from the underside coming off the land, so they're a lot drier and you tend not to get cloud. Still pretty roaring winds coming through Bass Strait, but at least Jessica Watson is now well and truly away from Tasmanian waters and heading towards the New South Wales coast. Tomorrow's chart, what you'll find now is that the high doesn't move much at all, but there's a slightly more onshore component to the wind. Still a strong wind warning north of Cairns. A couple of showers might reappear on exposed parts of the coast. Now let's look at the forecasts. In coastal waters from Bowen to St Lawrence, 20 to 25 knot southeasterly winds expected tomorrow, with seas over 2 metres in open waters. Strong winds again on Sunday, but they will start to ease back slightly during the day. Tomorrow's high tides around 7 o'clock in the morning for Mackay at Hay Point, and just a few minutes earlier at Chute Harbour. The Central Coast and Whitsundays, 1 or 2 brief flurries along the exposed coast and islands tomorrow. No real change come Sunday. The Central Highlands and Coalfields, blue skies will dominate for most of the weekend, except by Sunday afternoon. We might get a shower north and east of Emerald. Tomorrow's tops, or should I say temps, Bowen mostly fine, 28 degrees, a range of 15 to 25 in Mackay, Claremont down to 8 and 26, very dry, Moranbah 27 degrees. This photo was taken from Judy's back door, and I'm afraid that's all the information I have. Note the high cloud always lights up first at sunrise, while the ground-based convective clouds remain in the dark shadow of dawn. Of course, the opposite applies for sunsets. That's all the weather for this week, folks. Enjoy the break, and of course, don't forget to check out www.coastwatch.com.au for all the latest forecasts and conditions over the weekend. I'll be back with more weather on Monday. Now it's time for the Fishing Report with Scott Hillier.
And Scotty, you too. Thanks, mate. We'll see you back on Monday night. Don't forget, folks, have a wonderful weekend, and to the mums, a beautiful day on Sunday. From the team, good night.